So since the insertion day, which was yesterday, this is basically day two. I had one night out here, of course. I haven't been able to get motivated today. I mean, I changed camp. I pitched a whole nother camp. I've done fishing. I have a fire that's been working all day long, keeping the bugs off me for the most part. Laundry. And I'm just doing stuff, and I just don't have any oomph. I'm super sore from that hike in with that amount of gear. That's a lot of gear. But, as the challenge says, how long can you last? And I brought all the things that I can't make out here. I mean, yeah, I can make a stone axe, but why? I can make a stone knife. Why? That's goofy. At any one given point, like right now, on my body, I have 3 cutting tools. I have my multi-tool, and this one's multifaceted. I mean, it's got a fair seam rod, a striker, it's got a hook for hooking onto stuff, of course, the needle nose pliers, vice grip thingies, you know, the knife itself, which is awesome. It's a high carbon. So if I find some chert, it's known as flint if you're from Europe. Around here we have chert, not actual flint. It's got a saw in it. I mean, cool little knife, right? Great multi-tool. Oh, and a hammer. Whack, whack. Right? That's pretty cool. Then I got my belt knife, full tang. This one is 440 stainless. Common man, you know, it's got a lanyard hook, so I could cable in if I wanted to, but it's seen some use. It holds an edge. It doesn't have any jimping for a nice little thumb area, but I got it as a Christmas present, and why replace it? It's perfectly good. Came with a leather or a vinyl sheath, nylon sheath. And lastly, I have different cutting tool, of course, self-defense. Great multi-faceted little guy. So I need to tighten it up a little bit, looks like. Let me get my Torx out. Ask my son Dylan if I could borrow his knife tooling set. Now that guy, he's got some cool knives, man. He's got some good knives. He's a neat kid. He knows his stuff. So hopefully I'm doing him proud. This one's got some jimping on it. It's got the thumb dill with some jimping. Belt hook. Great little knife. So, and then of course I have that huge meaty knife that I do for batoning. So each one's got a different function. Could I have come out here with just one knife? Yes, but I think that old saying of 2 is 1 where 1 is none. If I lose it or I break it, then I'm just without a knife. So I have 2 firearms with me, right? If one malfunctions to the point that I can't repair it out here in the field, I have another one. But, you know, both of them are out here right now for this particular adventure is strictly defense. So, anchor, power, port, solar, awesome. Somewhat charges even in the shade. So, I'm charging my cell phone right now for that possibility. I'm not getting any cell service though, just nothing. Every once in a while, I'll get a brief hit where it just all of a sudden just kind of pops up, and I stand there, and all of a sudden the lady's voice goes, "Verizon Wireless, no service," and I'm just like, oh. I have been wanting to keep in touch with my bride Vicky, and all they say is sending, sending. She got some through to me, so I sent right after it. Sending, sending, sending. It's sending. It's just sad, you know, because I didn't want her to worry. Maybe that's my motivation problem right now. You know, I don't want her to worry, and so I guess I'm worrying about her worrying, and it's weighing on me. So for water that I got yesterday, still have 32 ounces here, and I'm close to 64 ounces right here. So that's all I've had. I drank all of that today. A little bit dehydrated, but not a whole bunch. Um, I don't have much of an appetite right now, which is interesting. But I started my fire up again, so I can make a little something. I think I'm just gonna wait. It gets cold at night, so if you eat later at night, your stomach is a furnace, and that process of digestion, whatever you've ingested, will help you stay warm for a few hours. So I'm just going to hold out. Last night I was pretty darn cold. The bag that I got is 30 degrees, and I do have a bivy for it, so it should help out a little bit more. But it got so humid, the amount of dew that it just soaked my bivy bag, and then once it broke through the bivy bag, it started getting to the actual sleeping bag itself. So I had to dry those out today here at the new camp spot. Um, I only ate a little bit of lunch. I had half of a little bag of rice, about right here. That was it. One piece of small square of beef jerky that I pulled apart, a handful of pine nuts, some chia seed, which might be keeping me feeling full. It does that, and I have quite a bit more. What else I put into it? Oh, I put a little bit of yarrow leaves into it, that fern-like leaf, and I did find some I found some prickly lettuce. So you have to take off all the little spines that are on the backside, right underneath right off the stem where the leaf comes out. That main vein will have spines on it. You don't want to get that in your throat. So you just take your knife, 90-degree, right on it, and just pull them off. You know, I put the leaves up against a tree and just they scrape right off. Put those in there, and that helps take away a little bit of the bitterness. Um, it's interesting. I came out to this area, and I've never come across hemlock, but some of the weeds, which hemlock to me is just a stinking weed. Um, some of the weeds have the same purple spots on them, so I don't know if they're baby hemlock or not. So I gathered up a whole bunch of greens, thinking that they were, um, dandelion leaves without the yellow blossom on top. And I noticed that they had all these little purple spots all over them, and I just went. So I'm gonna have to look at the mature hemlock and see if they have the same leaf pattern. I think I found bulrush. I pulled them out over there in the Cottonwood Creek, and I nibbled on one, then I nibbled on another one. Didn't taste bad at all. Quite mild, didn't taste like anything really, but I couldn't get it identified perfectly, so took a couple bites, which you really shouldn't do. If you don't know 100%, you leave it alone. They didn't have that off of their stalk. It didn't have the blossom that I was looking for, that little flowered, very unique, the only thing. And I looked all around where I could. I'm pretty hemmed in right here where I'm at. I looked all around to see if I could see any of the flowering part of it. No, it was just really young shoots, little stalk. So I pulled them thinking, oh, I got it. Yeah, and then I stopped eating it, so I felt kind of wasteful. Coyotes. What kind of snake? You see it? Right on that mossy rock right there. Definitely, probably a gardener snake by the looks of it. Definitely not a poisonous snake. Really round eyes. Venomous snakes here in North America have that cat eye look to it. So, kind of just looks like a gardener snake. Let's see if we can get any closer without it freaking out. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Maybe we should make it go away. What do you think? Oh, and it's going away. Yeah. The coyotes and a snake all in the same timeline. That kind of stood the hairs up everywhere. So I'm not scared of coyote. And they're seriously scared of me. So, but if I see them, I will shoot it. I will shoot them if they come to camp. Kind of early. Usually, as I understand, coyotes will make that call. That's a kill call, saying, "Hey, they made a kill." So they probably got a rabbit. Hopefully not a calf. Well, I know there's a snake over here. Awesome. It was just really dull greenish brown. More brown than anything. But again, best I could see with the shape of its eyes, it wasn't venomous. It was fast. Holy smacks. Cool. Coyotes. We're starting to escalate the threat factor a bit. The heat has been about the worst of it. Coyotes.